You got to carry your team, man.
All right.
Now I know what kind of player LaFell is.
Hey, I play Grok Execute.
Oh.
It's been a while since I played with LaFell, and we won our own fair share of MCLs. But tonight, it's all about See You Soon. It's all about Megatron Suns. They're looking to make a comeback as we go into the draft. It's game 2. And here we see You Soon still on the play.
Interesting.
They ban out the 1-1 and the Faramis, while the Brazilian bots go up, taking out the Joy and the Nolan. Those are MP the King specials.
Good that they... Okay, I like the fact that... Thank you. I was kind of expecting BTR to be on the blue, right? But it's nice the fact that you take out the Nolan. At least you take that out of the picture. Maybe they want to go ahead and, for example, pick one of those heroes that See You Soon used the previous one. If it's the Kaja, if it's, you know, the Arlot, something that gives them that initiation, that peel where, again, you don't have to completely rely on a Guinevere, for example.
I would say this kind of shows a little bit of the character of the teams, because See You Soon, they're the aggressors.
Yeah.
They're the predators. They're the ones that want to start things off, while Megatron Suns, they want to see what's going to happen, and they're going to respond. Again, it's going to be a very interesting tactic here, trying to respond to what See You Soon is doing, but I don't know, man.
Essentially, the proactive versus the reactive types of competitors. Now closing it up, we have the Matilda and the Angela taken out as last picks. What's left open for See You Soon?
Bruno?
Bruno, even a Guinevere if you want. And they do want it. So, but this means that Megatron Suns, they can have the Bruno.
We can win the race against time.
There it is.
Probably the best best option, at least,
At this
for
point,
now.
I wanted Dinky. But no, they're picking out DeMartis. And we've seen this matchup quite a few times.
Yeah.
Like, people prefer DeMartis to go up against the Guinevere.
Yeah, it's a solid pickup because, again, the Martis has a lot of mobility, has iframes, can snowball. So, yeah, I'm guessing once the Suns find that one window where they counterpunch hard enough, they can go just as fast.
The Kaja?
See, this is where I was worrying, man, because it's going back to everything we talked about, which went in favor for See You Soon, but this time they have the Guinevere, which just kind of adds
Terizla.
to this, the Kaja and the Kadita.
Honestly, now, even a Terizla mid, I wouldn't be upset, because what's not great about using a Kaja, if any option you pick up is bad. Because imagine me, Kaja. Imagine you, a Gord. I pull you, the Gord. But then the Terizla comes in with the penalty zone. I, as the Kaja, inside the penalty zone, I'd be like, ooh, I'm sad.
Yeah, but I'm probably dead.
No, you're not if you have friends. If you have friends, you will survive. And they pick up the Arlot, which, same, different, but still same.
So that's like a Terizla.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm a Kaja, right? And you are the Bruno. And I pull you. And then the Arlot is like, you're not pulling him, I'm pulling you. So now he's pulling the Bruno towards his own team. Do you see what's going on?
All right, technically speaking,
Yeah.
Arlot does not have a pull. Arlot has a displacement effect, but I do understand what you're trying to say. I understand
posh,
that
potato, tomato,
same,
bread.
same,
Yeah, same.
but different.
Yeah, but still same.
What's going on is the fact that at least now, the fact that we have this argument means BTR Suns are actually drafting much better. This is a better set lineup for them to actually maybe fight for game 3.
Yeah, this is already better than, I feel like the previous game, like you mentioned, Leo. But also, I still want to see how they're going to deal with the Conjure the Kadita burst damage, because, like we saw, regardless of, this whole thing that LaFell walked us through,
Yeah.
they're still going to have trouble if they're picked off. Again, just these 3 heroes alone from See You Soon are going to be troublesome.
I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot this scenario I put out.
Exactly.
Okay. It's all right.
You just know you were sad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait. Tigro might be okay.
Wait. Which side? BTR Suns?
Yeah.
You think they can afford to mess around with a Tigreal right now?
Okay. Fair point.
Because I have to be
Ruby!
honest with you.
Ruby?
Okay, maybe Ruby's okay. Maybe
right,
Ruby's okay, yes.
right.
Because, folks, for all of those watching right now, especially if you're from Latam or if you're Brazilian, this is for you. It's not a good look for BTR right now.
Yeah.
If you owe two of your matches in the groups,
Oh, yeah.
that's a very high chance you're not making it to knockouts. So they need to play their best right here, right now. Coach Darkness is making sure that that is what happens, that they at least score 1 now so they can worry about game 3 later.
I do feel Ruby's probably the best because you can cancel out the rough waves and just like the Arlet. Okay, imagine this. The Kaja goes in.
Right, another imagination.
Using the Divine Judgment.
Yeah.
And then the Ruby gets offended. Why do you pulls the Kaja back?
So now I agree. There's a pull for the pull. All right.
Right?
Okay. It looks like displacement is the key, though, because Coach CatGod bans out the Akai this time around, respecting Luna Ombotak's potential. He knows that he's an Akai specialist. Now, what's BTR Suns to pick up? Again, they still do not have a set roamer. No mid laner. Wow. Something tells me CU Soon knows that they have to attack Syndra. They've watched a lot of MPL Brazil. They've watched a lot of Liga Latam.
Could he go the Novaria, maybe? I mean,
the falling stars.
Maybe the one. There it is, right? Go that way.
That's safe.
Gives you vision.
LaFell, are they likely to find the Novaria to burst her down?
Can I imagine it? Can you?
Yeah, paint that picture for us.
Oh, yeah, they can.
All right.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are smart. Atalis Naisu, predicting the draft, the Novaria.
Oh, that's all I said, Novaria.
I kind of feel like all my IQ is going towards you.
It's not.
What's going on?
Yeah. Ever since Wildcard, this is the second time we work.
Yeah.
And I just feel like by proxy, you're smarter than me. You're the play-by-play.
I'm sorry to make you feel that way, man.
I'm insecure.
Try to make up for it, LaFell. There's still a couple of picks left.
Oh, right. Clean, why not? I don't know.
Yeah, no, solid
Quad is still fine.
gold laner.
Now carry.
Whoa. Is it looking good for Upa to destroy it? Because it looks like he's the one who's about to get destroyed by this Yu Zhong.
I was thinking of this carry. It's very risky going up against Bruno.
Yeah.
But carry Kaja is terrifying. This is the kind of heroes you use during Halloween.
It's true damage. It's true danger.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? I'm.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
For all those who
I have things in my head I know I should not say.
For all those who understand, that's between you and LaFell. Now, going to the last pick. What is gonna be for BTR?
I still think Ruby.
Florid.
They lean hard on their inspirations. They're pulling one out deep. They're going back to the support utility meta.
I'm just gonna say if someone snaps, I'm not feeling good. Nice.
I feel like I like the Florian pick here.
I don't.
You don't?
0% win rate, man. Hips don't lie, numbers don't lie.
These boots are made for walking.
Yep.
And they'll walk all over you, probably. You're tall, not really. Do you guys know that Naisu is 7 foot tall?
7'4" to be
7'4"?
That's
yeah.
right. Last I checked, and that was yesterday. Looking at the team comps this time around. See you soon again, still down on the numbers, but for them it's all about execution. It's all about speed. They don't want no water. They don't want no bread. Just meat.
And again, not a lot of protection against this Kaja.
Or this Yu Zhong.
Or the Yu Zhong.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
I feel like they're going to go brr.
Well, it's on like a bowl of neck bones as we go into game 2. It's match point for See You Soon. And we see some early rotations. Look at this, man. Oh, Lord. Boxy just living in Boozy's jungle. What's going on?
Again, I want to see MP the King with a Genius Wand. I feel like he can pull it off. And now, looking at the situation, they're just going in.
Yeah, this is very early aggression. Black going to be in trouble.
Whoa.
Flickers out, has the regen. Now Boxy going to flicker in himself. He wants the kill, and he'll get it. The first blood. But now he's going to bob and weave. Try to live the longest he can. Ow. But Luna gets the payback, the 1-for-1.
I'm going to see that's worth it. I'll do that 10 times over.
I'll agree.
Right?
It's an explainer for a roamer.
And the thing is, that's one cannon off. This is going to be a very big difference when it comes to the EXP.
Got delayed. And already BTR Suns are off tempo.
Oh, no.
But the good news is Season still need to capitalize. Super Upa!
Okay, he's already going to flicker, but the rest of the members coming up on the top side. Buzizio there, trying to help him out. Does have the Desmond, will get the kill. Kusei going to fall. Still, again, a lot better here this time around for Bigatron Suns.
All right, so
maybe I should doubt them.
That trade got neutralized. Now it's more equal because Kusei dying this early on, not a good look.
One of the things that I do want to say, I hope Super Upa doesn't build a lot of armor because Kusei deals true damage. MP the King does magic damage. Ra does magic damage. So I hope he doesn't continue. Building armor, I mean.
That's right. He has to be very careful. Has to make the right calls. Hopefully one of his teammates remind him. Looking at the damage being dealt, this is odd because now Bigatron Suns, compared to game 1, they can actually clap back. This is actually a lineup that should be fighting early to mid.
Yeah, and with this, Voxy trying to get that level 4 for this fight.
Whoa!
They're still going to go. So Dragon Form going to be used, keeping Buzizio at bay. There's the Divine Judgment as well. The knockoff from that setup will get him. Buzizio going to fall. Now Felix still keeping him at bay. Turtle going to be secured up by MP the King. So see you soon. Finding their own wins here. Again, the strength for them.
Right now, see you soon is winning the lanes. EXP, mid, jungle, gold. They're denying cannons from the laners of Bigatron Suns. And it makes a very big impact transitioning into the mid game.
And because of that, all 3 lanes, well 4 technically with the jungle, they're on the fast lane now. It's as if we're back into game 1. It's like they just looped us back in. Like it's Groundhog Day. And as a BTR fan, as a Brazilian, as a fan of Latam, from Latam, how must we feel? Because especially early on, especially when they clap back on Kusei, how does BTR Suns reset? Where do they find it?
Let me just say, that should be, based on the range, Bruno favored. But I feel like Kusei was able to use the bushes to his own advantage to kind of like reset the auto attack targeting so that he doesn't get attacked that much, and then dashing forward and getting all of those true damage procs. That's how he's been winning the trade. So a very good usage of the resources you have in the lane. Using all the bushes to your advantage.
And with that, again...
I don't feel good, Smart.
It's
I need an idiot sandwich.
It's uncanny. I honestly also am uncomfortable. Haven't worked with LaFell for years now.
Yeah.
These bouts of unanticipated intelligence is
I have different personalities.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on, especially since I'm also trying to figure out what BTR Suns can do to equalize here.
Well, I think again this time around you're going to see.
I should stop asking LaFell.
I'll try to answer.
Please do,
All
Joseph.
right, Alice. Yeah, nice.
Since some of that IQ rubbed off, but you know, like I think a big question mark here is how well is the Florin going to work throughout the course of the game as we jump back in? You know, because so far there was a point in time when the healer meta and the healer, options for these heroes proved to be a force to be reckoned with for a lot of these teams. So now that you see Florin pop up, yeah, she doesn't have that great of a win rate or anything, but it could end up working here once we get to that mid to late game.
The good and the bad. Flask of the Oasis. It's going to help out quite a lot. The bad, it has been nerfed in the early to mid. Eventually, it will still get, as strong as it was before, but getting to that point, if the game ends before 15 minutes, the Flask of the Oasis isn't going to look good.
Already with Divine Judgment, Luna trying to heal through it, won't be able to stay alive as he is going to fall. Now the rest of the team going to back off. See you soon. Do they still want more? Upa now in the bottom side. Black and Felix just going to go duke it out. 1 versus 1. It's just going to be them going back and forth. Meanwhile, on the top side, Super Upa left to his own. 1 hit away.
Bang!
The flicker goes in. Kusei gets the kill top side.
The Cambodians' aggression, no end. They are relentless, and they continue their assault. Just under 2.5 minutes in. They continue down bottom, though. Felix!
Man, that Dragon Form wasn't even enough to get away. Good response, though, from BTR to find something.
Boozy is still on.
The fact that they're trading is good. Because there is a cooldown between every single Divine Judgment. Every single time it's used, I'm glad that they're taking the proactive plays like, it's down. It's going to be down for, say, 40 to 50 seconds. You have that time frame to do whatever you want.
It's your window of opportunity. And now, in the turtle.
Again with the final slash. Let's see if they can win this fight out. Still going to be going. Felix going to hold him up. Zizio gets taken down. A great spatial migration. Still going to be working for the turtle here. And it's See You Soon's once again. 2 on the board for the turtles.
100% turtle take rate for See You Soon. And now MP the King all alone. Going ahead, committing Grand Theft Purple.
He saved his retribution for that purple. And okay, even though Buzizio doesn't really need a purple, but it's still gonna hurt.
It's salt in the wound.
Oh,
Black.
now, look at this, Black. 4 members here.
Oh.
Boxy, going to keep them at bay. Not going to use the Divine Judgment, though. They just want to go ahead and focus down on what they can find. And notice how they're just rolling around. Like you guys mentioned earlier, see you soon in their own version of this ultimate bonding experience.
Kill squad. It's a death ball.
Yeah, this is a situation where, again, they have a timer, whatever the timer is, where you say, the minions can wait, let's move forward.
Oh, looking at the items. Let's see.
They're going to commit. Super Upo going to be in trouble here. Has the heal from Luna, but the rest of the team going to crash down. He's all left to his own. Can't get away. Divine Judgment going to be able to find another one. It's Buzizia to fall again. One after another. See you soon. Finding the targets.
Already, Kusei picked up his golden staff. As I was saying, I think, you know what? Maybe the Genius One has its place, but only if you're winning. MP the King now just built his Thunderbelt. Oh!
Again. Is that winning? I think
that looks winning.
There
it is.
There's a TP. There's a TP.
There it is.
That looks winning squared.
Winning cubed.
Cubed, yeah.
It's difficult to be BTR Suns right now. 6 minutes in, 5K down. See you soon. They're just calling fights everywhere. Black misses.
Yeah, he did. Luckily,
I would say they dodged. Like, they moved forward and then moved slightly to the side.
Or they stopped.
Yeah.
They saw the prompt of the skill and just stopped.
They have hockey. They saw the future.
That's right. They were doing a mannequin challenge from about 2015.
Yeah.
Was that 2015?
it's been a while.
I feel like yours are a myth.
Time is relative.
Yes, exactly. It's subjective.
That's right. Last hurdle up already, just under 7 minutes. See you soon. No contest in sight. Bigatron Suns, they are cordoned off down bottom. That's the only thing they can do now. Much like in Game 2, they're trapped. This is a huge lead that See You Soon has. Now they have to play defensive.
Boxy the King has his ult. He has the Divine Judgment. So I feel like now he's just waiting for the conceal. Once the conceal is there, one of the members of Bigatron Suns is going down.
This is tough because...
You're tough.
Again, this lineup here, tough picks in the beginning, dealing with it again. Bigatron Suns, they let this happen. So I feel like this is very reminiscent of Game 1.
I agree with you, Joseph Charles. It takes 2 to tango. This is a 5v5. Decisions were made prior to the game, and when you go to execute, they are affected by the draft that you start with. And looking at the items this time around, of course, a clear lead across the board. The largest lead, of course, you'll see is between the gold laners. Oh, it's hard. Where does Super Upo go from here? Does he try to bum rush the Wind Talker?
Luna looks like he wants to get that Flash of the Oasis, but it's going to take too long. I kind of doubt that he can finish it.
Yeah, no, this game is bound to end again, especially after this first Lord. Oh, no.
Okay, still. They're just trying to keep them at bay. You saw Boxy even flicker in. Not going to commit just yet, though. Still might look for more. Luna going to have to flicker herself. Here's the fight out, though. Trying to keep them at bay. They might have a response. They get the rough waves out. Still, MP the King and Felix will be able to find the kill on Buzizio. So Bigatron Suns continuing to lose space on the map.
Hold up, that's interesting. You see that? They saved the conceal for the disengage.
Honestly, at this point, See You Soon could kind of do anything that they want, and they can get away with it because... Remember the scenario I was talking about with the Arlet? It hasn't come true just yet. For now, it stays in my imagination. I want the viewers at home to see how my mind works. But the opportunity isn't there. No, Joseph.
It's only going to stay in your mind.
Yeah.
Stop. Joseph.
Gentlemen, it's only going to stay in your mind. But yeah, so far it's safe to say Boxy is not Sadoo.
He's not Sadoo.
He's so happy. Oh yeah, he's so happy.
He's so happy, woo.
All right, look at this.
I want to take off my headset.
See You Soon just straight up ruining this Lord, melting it into the ground. And it's Kusei who scores it. Everywhere, anywhere, anytime. They can make the call. 10K ahead, under 10 minutes.
Well, pause comes in. Flask of the Oasis completed. Finally.
Okay.
It's completed.
It is completed. So that's like one part of the puzzle. Where am I going with this?
I was here. Let me help you. The biggest part of this puzzle is that they're down nearly 10K again.
Okay, numbers is relative.
Is the flask
No,
of the Oasis?
numbers are actually absolute.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
Come on, you're the analyst.
Look, like my dad told me,
Yes.
being 10,000 gold down isn't as bad as 11,000. And I hold that in my heart. But by the time it gets 11,000, then it gets very bad.
But we'll talk then when that happens.
Yeah. At that point, my confidence goes back to Malaysia. It's no longer in the Philippines.
Malaysia is neither
Look,
here
it's
nor
been a
there.
long
Where are we connecting your confidence with here?
It's a long day for me, Joseph. I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
There's not a single Malaysian player, nor coach, nor team staff present. You're here.
Hey, shut up. I'm representing, okay? I'm the Malaysian side dish.
I'll allow it.
Because you asked me what are they going to do.
Yes.
If I don't know what they're going to do, what are they going to do?
It's up to
I
them.
have limits, Leo.
Lineups
Daniel.
have limits.
Lineups have limits. The only thing in my imagination is for the Arlet to just sweep everyone under the rug.
Your imagination has peaked.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's peaked now, and all he can see that happens is Yarlock gets an amazing final.
So it's
slash.
all on black. Safe to say it's all on black.
It's all on black. My imagination has 30-30 vision.
It's not so bad, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Joseph has a way worse vision.
Oh,
really?
No, I got my eyes corrected.
Before.
40-40?
Now I have 20/20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2020 is in the past, Joseph. Don't live in the past. Live in the present.
We're
It's
in
2024.
We're in better times now.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have
M5
20/20.
is the biggest it's ever been.
It's humongous.
Colossal.
Astronomical.
Gigantic.
Gigantic +1.
Yeah.
You're waiting for it, right? You're waiting for that, right? Yeah.
I was just gonna say you don't want to go into a word bank battle against Leo.
It's not fair. Numbers don't count here. This is not algebra, son.
Marsicle. It's the size of Mars. Is Mars the big one?
No.
Oh, it's not?
Mars is far from the largest
Oh, really?
planet.
I was so proud of you until this moment.
Look. I'm not good in space. Even though my head's in
I think
space.
it's called astronomy.
Astronomy. Thank you very much. Hey, listen, right?
Everybody's listening right now.
Look, I don't need
world
good
is
English to
listening.
do my job. Oh, wait. Look.
You need at least okay
Hey,
English.
hey. I memorize 10 pages of the vocabulary.
You mean the dictionary?
Oh, wait. Isn't it the same? Isn't it the same? Oh, wait, no. Vocabulary is...
All right, folks, we got about 45 seconds until
Vocabulary is not a
the
book.
game resumes.
It's a noun. It's a
And
noun.
I'd like to circle this back to the fact that maybe this is a sign of hope. Maybe there is a silver lining to BTR Sun's performance here in Game 2. The fact that the photo has been developed and built up by Luna Ombotak. Yes, you're right. It's one piece of this huge puzzle that they have to build. But there is this gaping hole right in the center of this 5,000-piece puzzle.
It's a donut.
One could say yes. What do they do if they can only really heal Hop and not deal enough damage back to end and stops See You Soon's relentless assault?
Man, while you were...
Where do you go? Again, I'll go back to the analogy of having great cardio and no punching power.
Again, you can only heal so much.
Exactly.
Right? Even with, what do you call it, the photo? I was thinking about that, the acronym.
The Flask of the Oasis.
Flask of the Oasis.
Yeah. Honestly,
the photo.
Even if everyone on the team has Oracle, it might not be enough.
Exactly.
To maximize the heal, yeah, not enough.
You're just going to make the team fight last 5-6 minutes long, still no kills.
At this point, they're hoping for See You Soon to make a mistake.
That's one way to look at it.
But that's not a good place to be in, is it?
Exactly. No. In Game 1, it was the equivalent of a jiu-jitsu guy just going straight to the ground, 5 seconds into the fight, come at me, bro.
Yeah.
At a very reasonable pace. That's Game 1, right? Game 2, they're coming in. I've been practicing for a marathon. Oh, wait, it's an MMA fight.
Right now, See You Soon, their draft is like a monster truck.
That's true. Huge, huge rims.
Big wheels.
Not gonna lie, I didn't have a thought to finish that line.
Have you ever been to a monster truck show?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you ever seen a monster truck?
No.
In person?
No.
You just know it's very big.
I assume it's very big. It's a monster. And a truck? I've never seen a small one.
There's actually
truck,
mini,
I mean.
There's actually mini monster trucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet even that's huge.
Relatively.
I bet it's 7 feet tall. Are you a monster truck?
I am.
He's
Yeah.
7
I'm a
foot
monster building.
4.
7'6" the last time I checked.
What?
He keeps growing every single time a buff has been taken. That's the lore. Naisu grows with every buff taken.
It's a lot of buffs. Folks, we would like to call your attention to the troubleshooting timer. We have extended just a wee bit more just to make sure that See You Soon actually gets the best competitive experience. I'd like to think BTR Sons are ready to go. So do stay with us. Just about a minute left before we go back into the Land of Dawn. To be fair, the ball is in BTR's court. It's up to them to actually figure this situation out because See You Soon, they have no business switching up their tempo. They can just keep going.
And the part of it, too, if you're really going to kind of theorize how BTR can turn this game around and get to a Game 3, right? Right now, at the current state of things, it kind of has to be a miracle. It has to be a big mistake as well from See You Soon.
It's a twofold situation,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's kind of the reality here,
A mistake
right?
and a miracle.
Yes, both
A book
combined.
by J.C. Rezabek.
And
That's
Black
a great tile.
has to do what he needs to do.
He has to do what's in your imagination.
Get 5 men.
Whoa, whoa,
Final
whoa, whoa, whoa.
slash.
Okay, that's a little too
Listen,
much.
5 men final slash into a worldie and 5 men decimate. That's
And then just to be safe, you heal.
exactly. No. They're about to die.
And then you heal.
And then you heal.
the decimates.
And then decimate.
Okay, so
We have a couple
after-
more minutes, by the way.
After this the grocery list,
Why do you guys not trust me? That can happen.
after this grocery list of actual things happening in game,
Yeah.
that's the only time BTR has to go pop, pop, pop. We win. Let's go to Game 3.
It's not that hard.
It's 4 or 5 things happening
Yeah,
in consecutive
unison.
order. Yes.
If you put your mind to it, you can start the game.
All right, here we go. Our Marshal JC Sumandal has put his hand down and said, you know what? Let's get back into the game. See you soon once more. Real quick recap. Owning the map, it's all blue, folks. Top and mid are crashing in. Lord has spawned. They popped the Holy Shield in mid, and Bigatron Sons, we left them. We saw them, and this is the same spot they've been trapped inside their base.
When I said 5-man final slash,
Yep.
I forgot there was a use on. That makes it a bit more difficult.
It could still happen
You
before
add-
he turns into the dragon.
One more item. Yes,
Yeah.
he has to have used the ult already.
Yeah. We'll see if they can pull it off. They got to defend here. Again, it is only that first Lord of the game, so we'll see if they can make it happen. But Felix already going to go in with the dragon form, keeping him at bay. They want to be able to get this turret top side as they do. Now SYS on this mid. BTR, though, they're finally going to work through this Lord and hold it down. They got to wait, though, and expect an initiation from See You Soon if they want to with Boxy.
Black, 5-man. You know what? 3. I'll take 3.
Okay.
3. Okay, now we're just negotiating.
Whoa!
There it is. Boxy goes in, gets the Divine Judgment. Black taken out of the picture. Now MP the King keeping him at bay. Still, the double kill going to the hands of Kusei. Picks up the Malefic Roar, looking to cap out the game here in a sweep. They have a massive lead. Bigatron Sons down 2 members. Can they extend it further? Crystal going to be worked on. It looks like they can't even contest it. And that's going to be See You Soon to push it in.
Oh,
They still wait for
MP!
minions. MP will finally go down. But it's another kill in Kusei, and they're confident to end it. He takes the hit. They take the sweep against Bigatron Sons.
Congratulations to See You Soon, because again, they have a plan and they don't stop. You got the Kaja, you got the Divine Judgment, you got the W.
It's the same pace, the same sheer execution from game 1, and that's just the consistency that the Cambodian champions present here at the world stage. Our hearts go out to BTR Sons, who after last night's defeat at the hands of Onyx Indonesia, face once more an MPL champion's wrath. Show sportsmanship between these two teams, and it's up in the air what's going to be happening to the Brazilians. But here we're celebrating the Cambodians' success, an amazing performance, a collective 25 minutes underneath that between game 1 and 2 for See You Soon.
It's very scary to kind of see what See You Soon brought to the table here today, you know? And I think there was a lot of people that kind of already had an idea of how strong and how competitive they would be. And this speaks volumes, right? Exactly what they were able to pull off. Again, very quick games here, very decisive in their strategy and how they wanted to play around that. So again, against a team like BTR, they honestly, they didn't have a chance to breathe against the lineup. And I think, you know, teams will take note of, especially the fact that the Kaja and the Kadira, you know, something that CSU wants to go with.
Let me just say, they see the losing condition on Black. So they're like, take him out first.
Yeah. As soon as you were saying that's what they needed to do, they took him out in an instant.
They know a 5-man final slash could happen.
3-man.
Well, we start to negotiate lower, right?
Yep. And again, that's just one step to have BTR come back, but it was quelled by See You Soon with this player at the lead. Our MVP for game number 2, the key to victory. Run the king.
Forever sub, 0% win rate. Oh, goodness.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it. This young man, he believed in the 2-0, and here he's looking at the victory. The Kaja, Boxy, the king, 1-1-9. Oh, you want to see how he puts on a showcase, a seminar, a workshop on playing a very aggressive Kaja? Watch game 2.
Dude, he is the king, because we're going to look at the highlights, and it's all going to be on him because he starts the fight.
Yep.
And everyone else just ends it. And again, it's not that much different from game number 1. Find an opportunity, and again, that was a very good trade. Trading a roamer for an EXP, take that all day. And that draft here, you said it. All the teams should take note. It moves very fast. You don't need time to ramp up. You need level 4, and that's all you need.
Yeah, again, even just looking at the highlights here, you can see the way that CSU likes to move around the map, even with the picks they have, right? They like to sandwich their opponents in these situations where then, again, they're getting pick after pick after pick, and eventually it just turns into a one big snowball effect so far for CSU. And so, you know, teams have to take note of this because they execute this game plan so well. It's so, like, all the timings that they have on the ultimates, the overlaying of their even just the skills alone, aside from the ultimates, is what makes it so deadly, right? So the execution there, obviously, in favor of CSU in this time around. And again, look at the game time, right? Just a minute, what, 2 minutes? Actually, a minute more. It was 10:40 the first game.
I would say the playstyle, they're sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Because, okay, here's the thing. Catching with a Divine Judgment, pulling them back, and then every single member hitting their skill shots. They don't miss. They're sharpshooters.
Full auto sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Straight up tactical. With conviction.
I see that.
And they acquire targets, and they know that their mission has a time limit. Wow, they're playing underneath 12 minutes here. Looking at the gold lead, they ended at 12K up.
I mean, honestly, it almost looked unfair. Like, this is one of those drafts that I feel like we would have seen in a few patches ago. But then everyone shifted to a different playstyle, but they're like, now we're keeping this.
All right, something to note, folks. MP the King built Guinevere right. In my opinion, in my very limited and humble opinion, you still build Guinevere tank.
My cocky opinion, build damage.
I don't have an opinion.
If you're Hades.
I'll let you guys have that one.
I mean,
tank, damage.
I'll use Guinevere roam damage. First item BOD, why not? Okay, don't do that. I mean, like, I give very, very bad suggestions.
You're gonna get reported.
That's one of those things that you do not do. All right? Obviously, you build the lightning truncheon first.
I don't know if we're talking about the same hero, but looking at the damage dealt, of course, team fight participation. Early on, it looked like Bigatron Suns could actually trade. Early on, it looked like Boozy was getting on a straight-up streak because he was killing here and there, especially when See You Soon was actually crossing the river a little too aggressive, but it was quelled almost immediately, especially with Boxy at the forefront. The Vanguard, 83% kill participation. Very few kills happen without him being a part of it.